Welcome back to another video, everyone. This is the Sammy Miller Museum over in England. I was there about 5 weeks ago. What an amazing place this is. Especially that bike there, that Matchless. I'll tell you about it here in a sec. It's coming onto a video. This bike here is amazing. Matchless Silver Hawk, 1931. Have a look at that motor. And there's a cutaway of it here. Check that out. That is for 1931. I'm in the Sammy Miller Museum. The Moto Guzzi V8. An amazing piece of machinery, this. Dry clutch. You got 4 exhausts hanging out the back. I don't know whether that's another exhaust pipe there. Oh no, it's a breather. And you've got 4 more exhausts under there. That's 4 exhausts tucked under that. Imagine those little spark plugs. That fairing, that's amazing. And there's a little crankshaft. Gee. Top speed 179 miles an hour. Imagine the brakes. There's all the cam gear down in here. I've actually touched it, so I shouldn't be. All those lead exhaust pipes coming out down there. Certainly amazing bike.
But the one I was on Mars was the summer, for instance, you could lay out there and go on the app and just order your drinks.
Yeah,
You can do that.
same.
Yeah. I really enjoy
About
it.
25 or more backpacking around the place. Those days are over.
Oh, yeah, you want a bit of
Yeah,
luxury.
yeah,
Bring
yeah.
an hour with like a Uno.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be nice. You've got spouts and all that.
Oh no, yeah, just inside, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Room, like they're cheap. Doors last year.
Cheaper. So if they went for
All right, tends to be cost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Motor Marinis, Galeras. Got some nice bikes here. Look at this beauty. There's a little Benelli 4-cylinder, 254. And there's a Benelli 906 with the 6 pipes on it. Looks a lot of motor there. Wow. Ducati 900 SS. What a beauty.
We better have to keep going, otherwise we're not going to see.
What's the year in a couple of years?
There are some bikes in here that stand out, and that's one of them. It must have a fairing on it. And here's another 4 here, of course. The Bruff Superior 1929. Jeez. There's a 1000 Brush Superior, a 1928. Yeah, it's too much in here for me. Whatever that is. Good. Check that one out. These are all Nortons in here.
This is the first Norton twin error, just 1941, 42. So you've got two cylinders, you've got one cam, so you're on this.
There's old Sammy.
One cylinder off the top of the cam, and then you go through 180 degrees, and you run the other cylinder off the bottom of the cam. So you've got one piston operating the valve timing on the top of the cam at 180 degrees.
It's a two-stroke twin cylinder prototype. '56. Triumph band to this. The hell's that? A Scott 35. HRDs. Wow. There's a Vincent Black Lightning. There's just too much in here. Look at that even. Vincent Grey Flash. Vincent Black Shadow, that's the one with the big speedo on it. 1950, 75 years old. It's a neat motor, that. Another Comet. 52, 73, my age. Wow. Here's another rare one. The March 1200. Big machine.
What about these guys here? I like these. Look at these tanks.
Yeah.
And look at this.
That's a Western Star.
For your
That's-
padding.
I know, for your legs. The Australian-made bike, made in Victoria.
1913.
Made in Western. Oh my God.
Little frame on
What's
it.
it, 500cc?
I've been talking to them. I've just come out.
In the Sammy Miller Pit Stop Cafe. Having a bit of lunch. It's about 1:45. We'll stay here a bit longer. The AJS. Not quite sure on what year this is just yet, but I'm sure it'll be here. 1929. 1929. 4-cylinder. 660cc. '62 Velocet Valiant. 1966 Velocet. And the old police special. The Noddy bike. Bloody hell. Back up in the Japanese section there. And then you got the Wankel rotary here. Fairly rare machine, I'd say. 1978. Nice little 400. Quaker 250. There's some more up there that I didn't see before. Oh, that's one of Alan Milliard's. It's amazing. And there's a fizzy. That's not bad KO. Nice CBX 79. It's the Australian job, it's not the American one. You can tell by the bars. There's a 5-cylinder Radial. Single speed transmission, brake, coil ignition. My God, a Virdle. Something you won't see too often, I'm sure. Look at that bottom cylinder. Imagine that bottom cylinder, you hit a rock. Bloody amazing, that thing. Then you got the Henderson 4 here, which is another amazing bike, a 1916. Just look at that. These bikes are in immaculate condition. Take a photo of that. Just look at them here. God. Gee, there's some amazing bikes up this end. Holy hell, I only missed it. That's a little 4-cylinder, 200cc racer. Look at that little thing. 200cc. Bloody hell. Rad. up in here. I don't see a Honda 6 run. 50cc. Little GP bikes. Holy hell. Jeez. $254. Ooh. Four-cylinder. $78 horsepower out of a 250. Jesus Christ. Vortaco. 125. I'm not seeing a 6. Look at this AJS. Freaking hell. Bloody hell. $354.
Alright, would they should go copy radio?
Jeez.
You've not been done yet.
I don't think we have we?
SHAS. God almighty. There's a supercharger there. What a machine that is. RTZ 500, 1980. That's a 125 90-degree V4. 16,500 revs. V4. Rare. V4 125. Jeez. Bloody hell, there's some interesting bikes up this end. Yamaha TA 125, two-stroke twin, 24 horsepower. That's a little cylinders. Last power.
No. I think Norton Wilson.
There's a TZ 350.
He's got one, he said. He said he could ride his next year, right? Just as well
TZ 250.
Exactly, yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Give them money to
I don't profess to be a mechanic. I do a lot.
It's a TD2. BSA Rocket 3.
Start off on 250. 250. That's what we do that time.
Did you stay there?
That's old Sammy Miller there in the background talking to a young guy and a fellow with a blue hat on there. I could hear him talking about all the bikes. Thought, how does he know? He comes over to the museum most days, my wife was told. This one, Greg.
This was another one. Twin cylinder Aramaki, two together. Linto.
Okay.
You want a few reasons.
Sorry about all the noises coming out of this video. I was hanging onto my phone. I was just using my Samsung S24 to video this, and every time I touch a mic, I get that noise. I'll have to get a little handheld thing to hold onto the phone. And in the orchestra. You can hear Sammy in the background there. He's 92 now. Here's another one for you, Greg.
Well, you could have, but yeah, I could have done, but I didn't.
You're not allowed to run in here. Out.
It's just a bit of luck that I got to come here today. I didn't have it on the plan to come, but due to unforeseen circumstances, I was able to come. We're heading off on a 31-day Mediterranean cruise tomorrow. On this time when this was taken, I just about done. Just bought myself a souvenir shirt. Yeah, these are all the photos by the look here now. So, just what I've seen on the video, and just got photos. There's got a bit of thunder in the background too. There's got a big storm happening here. Anyway, if you had enough, don't watch the rest of this because it's all just photos. But if you've got time to come and see this museum, I would strongly advise you to do it. It's probably an hour and a half out of London, I'd say, down, well, about 20 miles from Southampton, which is down the bottom. That's where all the cruise ships leave. There's just a nice little drive through some villages to get here. I had an electric Mercedes, which did the job nicely. All these bikes are in such good condition, you just don't see English bikes looking this good. Look at the cutaway in that tank there for the throttle linkages to come up. Oh yeah, there's a bit of thunder in the background. That's a supercharger on that one there. Must be the rear end of it. I think it is. AJS 39 supercharged V4 500. Geez, they had some amazing machines back in the day. Look at this little Honda here. I think it could be the 500. No, that's the Embry Augusta 750. The only bike I didn't see here was the 250 Honda 6. Would love to see one of them. Here's that thunder. Little 3-cylinder there. Looks like a car motor. That thunder's adding some effects to the video. Suzuki, there was a 4-cylinder 125 there, I think that could have been it. You imagine that. There's lightning and everything out here. Bloody hell. Yamaha TZ. Yeah, you're getting a bit more out of this video than what you thought. We haven't had rain here. We had 10 mil when we got home the other day, not long after we got home, but it hasn't rained for 5 weeks and 6 weeks down there, except for that 10 mil we got. Looks like a bit coming down out there. There's another one coming. Oh my god. I'm in Brisbane, Queensland, and we're getting a early summer storm. It happens fairly often. There's some neat race bikes along here. I nearly didn't get to this section. I didn't see it for a while. There's that much here to see, and I nearly didn't get behind this section here. This is where I ran into Sammy, but I didn't realise it was him. I should have realised, but there he is, the old guy. But yeah, I do have a little bit of video here outside, actually coming up here now. There's the entrance coming in, and here's the outside. Yeah, heading to Sammy Miller Museum. Look at all those petrol houses along here. Yeah, make sure you come here if you're over in England, if you can get a chance. Well worth it. Darryl O'Neill talked me into going. He begged me to go. He's a mate here, and he said you've got to go. I can see now why. This is another Radial, a 3-cylinder Radial, sitting on top of the motor, not sitting up that way. This would be a lot better than that other idea with the cylinder pointing down to the ground. A Kerry. Those sound effects are good in the background. Anyway, that's just about it. There's that Moto Guzzi V8 again. I can't believe I've got to see that. Even touched it accidentally. I've left a fingerprint on it. Just amazing to see that bike. I mean, it was made back in the 50s, 57. Still 179 miles an hour. Imagine being on that at that speed. Don't think it was real successful. There's a crank out of it. Nice KO one before. I think it's a KO, or it could be a CB. There's the Alan Milliard one again, the little 100cc 90-degree V-twin. The little Fizzer, which all the Hondas got their licenses on. Nice katana there for Mark. There was a rotary right beside it too. I see the old rotary with the cylinder speedo. That's sort of the Japanese section. There was a water bottle at the front door. I didn't get that on this, but there was a nice water bottle out the front as well. So funny, this thunder carrying on the background here. That's a BMW. There's that Verdal again. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.